guys, it's Jen, and today I'm so very excited because I got a bunch of goodies from Sephora. I wanted to give you my first impressions. Some of these products I got are new releases that I have been dying to check out, and other things are things that you guys recommended from my last Sephora haul video. Thank you so much to Sephora for partnering with me on this video, and I cannot wait to dive in and share with you guys the things that I bought. So first of all, this is an eyeshadow palette that I have just been dying over ever since it was first announced. I feel like some of the Anastasia palettes, the colors are a little hit and miss for me, but you guys know how obsessed I am with my Modern Renaissance palette. I use it like almost every day, so I was really excited about this one. It's another nice neutral colored palette called Soft Glam. Felt like it was totally up my alley, plus it has a true black in it, which I was super stoked about. So that is first on my list. It has a sort of mustardy tan colored velvet packaging, which I have to say, in terms of eyeshadow packaging, including my other Modern Renaissance one, it does tend to get kind of dirty over time because of the material, but it does feel quite nice. It's very soft, it looks really beautiful, of course, especially when it's fresh and new. It's the same shape and size as the Modern Renaissance palette, and on the inside you can see these colors are a lot more yellow based and warmer toned than the Modern Renaissance palette, which is a lot more rosy, pinky, reddish toned. There are 14 eyeshadows in this collection from first impressions right off the bat. There are a mixture of mattes and shimmers, and it looks like a couple of really metallic shades. So I'm just gonna swatch these all. Oh my goodness. This is why Anastasia just beats everyone. Even when I was just dipping my fingers in the shadows just to swatch them, you can feel how incredibly soft and smooth and buttery every single shade was. It's crazy. Look how pigmented it is. This is why I just love using my Anastasia palettes, and frankly these colors are beautiful. I like that even though they're kind of just that simple neutral palette of browns and basic gold tones, they're all a little bit warmer, which is really flattering, especially if you have skin like me where I'm a little more yellow toned, I'm a little warmer, and these colors that have yellow undertones aren't going to look like gray or tired on my skin. Oh, the metallic shades! They are just popping off my arm. After my little color rant, let me tell you about some of the other things. It has a mirror at the top here. It also comes with this dual-ended brush. Honestly, I really rarely use these since I keep my brushes at home, but if I wanted to travel, I could always like stick an eyeliner down there or something. But overall, so loving it. Cannot wait to use that one. Next, I wanted to share a skincare product that I have had my eye on for a while, basically my entire pregnancy. There are so many things where companies say, oh, you're not supposed to use this or that while you're pregnant because it's not safe for the baby, but one thing that is safe, whether you're pregnant, lactating, have sensitive skin, this is from Sunday Riley. It's their Good Genes all-in-one lactic acid treatment. I had heard a lot about this product. People really love it. It has great reviews, and lactic acid is safe for pregnancy and for lactating women. So it's sort of one of those ingredients that helps to exfoliate your skin, it helps to brighten your complexion, and let me tell you, whenever I'm pregnant or just like hormonally having acne when I'm not pregnant, I have really bad hyperpigmentation. And so because a lot of the things I would normally use aren't pregnancy safe, like retinoids, a lot of like benzoyl peroxide type of products, I specifically was looking for something that was lactic acid based, and this one is amazing. So it comes in a very heavy duty box actually. Kind of reminds me of like an iPhone case or something. It's actually a pretty good size. This is 1.7 fluid ounces, and the packaging is sort of like this matte satiny finish, except for the label. Now this is actually printed on there. It's not like just a sticker that rubs off over time. Very beautiful packaging, obviously. I'm seeing that it has a 12-month shelf life, so if you buy it, use it within a year. And it just says, apply 1 to 2 pumps on clean, dry skin as a leave-on treatment. So it just looks like a really light lotion. That's sort of the texture of it. And the scent is nice. It's like kind of almost like a really fresh lemony scent. I'm really sensitive and picky about fragrances, but this is definitely something that I would feel just refreshed from wearing. And it looks like it's pretty hydrating. It's making my hand quite soft. But yes, the reason I picked this up is because it doesn't have any benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, anything like that. It's supposed to help with exfoliating dull, pore clogging dead skin cells, and it helps the look of dark spots, age spots, discoloration for brighter, more even toned skin. I will say that if you use this type of product that is sort of chemically exfoliating, you will want to use a sunscreen in addition to using this, but I use sunscreen every single day, so that's not really an issue with me. I'm excited to try this out. Next, I wanted to just pick up an extra backup of my favorite eyeliner. This is from Kat Von D, and this is their Tattoo eyeliner. This is waterproof, liquid. I've bought this a million bazillion times. You probably already know that I love this, so I just wanted to buy another one because I ran out of my last one. This one is actually a brush tip versus a felt tip, so it's a little bit more precise, and it's just kind of up to your preference. But if you can see there, I made some really fine lines. It's easy to get a very precise application with this one. Next, I wanted to talk about a foundation that I've been wanting to get basically ever since it was released. This is by Fenty Beauty, and it is her Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. One of the things I kept hearing everybody say about this line is that it has a really beautiful, amazing range of shades. And you guys know that is probably one of my #1 most important things when I'm looking for a foundation, is sometimes it's just really difficult to find a foundation that looks right on my sort of like medium light Asianish skin tone, which I'm just gonna say it that way. Like, I'm pretty yellow. I need something that has enough yellow tones. If I get something a little too pink, it tends to go grayish on me, or it just looks really strange if I compare it to my neck shade. So the shade I picked up is 190. It's a little bit warmer toned. Also, can I just give a little shout out to Rihanna, because her line, instead of calling them names that necessarily have some kind of racial connotations or food connotations or place or people connotations, it's just numbers, and then within the numbers it also says warm, cool, that sort of thing. It doesn't really make a certain shade seem greater or less than any other shade. It's just a number. First of all, the packaging, it has sort of like a black and peach spray paint looking finish, and then the product inside, I think this is a really cute bottle. Again, I'm a really big fan of the containers that look like frosted glass. I think it's just really classy. You open it up, it's a pump bottle, which means it's hygienic to use. It doesn't seem to really have a strong scent, which I definitely like. It doesn't feel overly thick, but also not super watery. So what I'm hoping is something that's a little more liquidy. I'm really excited to see how it's going to wear over time. I also am curious to see how full coverage it is. I definitely have my hyperpigmentation going on, but if I have a good medium to full coverage, but looks pretty natural in the finish, that's like my perfect kind of foundation. So hoping that's this. Next, I wanted to talk about a new primer that recently came out. This is from Tatcha, and it's called the Silk Canvas. I was very curious about this one because it's not like a traditional primer that's like in a squeezy tube. This is a solid. I'm totally obsessed with everything Tatcha, especially their skincare, and this is a little bit more on the makeup side, so I was really interested to see how well this works and just basically kind of what the texture is like. So it comes as this flat disc. Again, really beautiful packaging. It also has this little disc that it comes with a line on the other side, and this indicates how much product you're supposed to use. Oh, it's actually like a lot softer than I anticipated for it to be. I just scraped up a little bit just up to the line. It doesn't really have a very strong scent. It's very subtle, but it smells fresh. brush and then just putting that on my hand. Oh, that's like way more product than I thought. Probably if I use that on my face, I'm not going to scrape quite so much product, but I feel like a little is going a very, very long way, so that's a really good thing. It still has just a very, very subtle light scent, which is quite nice. If I blend it into this other part of my hand that isn't totally covered, I can see that it's definitely very soft and smoothing, and it has a very subtle mattifying kind of effect. For being a solid, I feel like it's definitely a lot softer than I anticipated for it to be. Honestly, it feels a lot more like a regular foundation primer than I was expecting, so that's a good thing because it seems to spread really easily. Yeah, so it looks like it's doing a really good job so far. I'm definitely excited to see how, again, this wears over time, and of course with foundation over it. Finally, I just wanted to add one last kind of wacky product because I just thought this was super hilarious. This is from Dr. Jart, and it's a gel kind of peel off mask. This is called Shake and Shot. I actually saw this in like a BuzzFeed video, and ever since I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to try that out. First of all, I absolutely love peel off masks, even regular masks that you just wear. The ones that are gel texture, I feel like after I use those, my skin's just so juicy and bouncy and hydrated. So I was really excited to see about this because it's sort of like a easy DIY. It has this kind of shake looking bottle, which is hilarious. It looks like there's a little face with a straw coming out of it. It's a little creepy. Inside, the straw is actually a little mixing paddle, and then there are two baggies in here. This is just a cup that you can mix the product inside. You take this bag, which is number 1, and this bag, which is number 2. It's like straight up liquid. There's a little window in the front so you can kind of see what it looks like on the inside, but you pour these together into this cup and shake it up, and it becomes the gel kind of mask that you can blend into your skin. The version I got is the rubber hydro mask. It's the blue cap with the yellow container. If you guys want to see me use this, I love posting my masks on my Instagram stories, so follow me out on there if you want to see how this looks. On one hand, it's kind of like silly, but on the other hand, it's kind of fun just to do this when you're trying to relax in an evening and have it be a little more fun, or if you grab your mom or a friend or your husband and force him to have a mask night with you. I also wanted to say I've loved Sephora for such a long time, and this order definitely put me over the top to be like VIB status. Even just the free level of being a beauty insider to begin with, you get a free birthday gift, which is usually really bomb. It's not just some like throwaway kind of thing. I've gotten like NARS lipsticks. I've gotten some really amazing birthday gifts over the years, and like I said, I've been a Sephora beauty insider for probably more years than I'd like to admit. But you also can have access to the rewards bazaar, which again, you can redeem points for sort of travel sized things, which are also usually really amazing. You also have access to a really great beauty community online. I've looked there plenty of times when I have questions about certain products, and you can also get free beauty classes, which is really great if you are a newbie at makeup and just want to learn more. Just get that already for free. So I guess that about wraps up everything I wanted to share with you guys. If you found this video helpful, I would love it if you would hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. This is Jen, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!